Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and I had to play around with the new promo Jiggly. You know I had to do it. So the whole concept of this card is, first off, you're able to attack on your first turn with Jigglypuff, and you guarantee your opponent is asleep. It's no coin flip to see if they will be asleep. You guarantee to put them to sleep. So I built my deck around this in a really stupid way. Is this deck incredibly good? I don't know. It's really, really fun, but you probably will run into situations where you'd want some other cards. We're going full sleepy time. We've got Drowsy into Hypno. Hypno's cool thing is its ability is guaranteeing, or it's not guaranteeing, it's giving a coin flip for a sleep, but it can be played from the bench. So if I have Hypno on the bench, I have a chance to put them to sleep. If I have Jiggly in my active, they're guaranteed to be asleep. If I have Wigglytuff EX in my active, they are guaranteed to be asleep. And then I also, inside this deck, have a regular Wigglytuff in case I get my Hypno set on the bench and I want to just do damage, on curve with Jiggly. So 1 energy, I'm putting him to sleep. Get my Hypno, and then I can keep trying to put them to sleep while regular Wigglytuff is dealing some damage right here. I needed to play a full silly sleep deck, so here that is. Drowsy's Hypnos, a Wigglytuff, couple of Jigglypuffs, couple of Wiggly EXs, Potions, X-Speeds, Pokeballs, a Pokedex, Professor's Research, and Sabrina. Pokedex I want to talk about. In my recent video, I talked about one of the worst cards in the game, and I said Pokedex is kind of like a nothing card. I don't love it, but I know a lot of people really like it. That was like the big card that people were saying, Jake, you need to play with this more. You need to do, Pokedex into a Pokeball, obviously, so you can shuffle your deck around. So I just wanted to bring it into these matches and kind of see how it felt. And I got to be honest, I was enjoying it quite a bit. It gives you a ton of information about what's about to happen in the match, and you can plan accordingly. So I hope you enjoy this very cheesy Jigglypuff deck. All right, let's see what we're running into here. They've got some badges. We're going second, which is, we get to attack first. They're water, which is fast. So Drowsy takes a couple turns. Jigglypuff, I feel like, is good going second here, right? Oh gosh, are we running into Articuno 18 trainer? Imagine they misty us turn 1. We thought we were going to be cheesy. All right, Professor's Research. They didn't find it. Whatever they were looking for, they didn't find it. We could definitely look to put something to sleep here on our turn. We are pulling Hypno. Wow. So now we're getting sleep for sure. We're going to pull and get Drowsy as well. Now I wonder, I'm going to Professor's Research and kind of see if I find Wiggly. If I don't find Wiggly, I think I power up Hypno here, actually. I did find Wiggly. I found base Wiggly for this deck. I'm going to sing Articuno. So they're definitely asleep. They're going to have to pass a sleep check. The nice thing for them is, unless they Misty, they weren't going to be attacking anyway, but this is pretty mean. And they are asleep. Now, I will go straight into Wigglytuff, and then I'm going to use Hypno to keep it asleep. That's going to be the plan. Or at least to attempt to keep it asleep, right? Dratini. Oh, we've got a Dragonite deck. All right. Fair enough. And they are powering in my face. So they are looking to fight me with the Articuno. Now, if I pull Wiggly EX, we can use that. Let's find out what we get from Professor's Research here. I kind of still like going regular Wiggly here. We get other Jiggly and Wiggly EX. This is tough. I think I want to put the damage out there right now. It's already asleep, but if they Giovanni, they'll take it down. I could X-Speed pull it back, but I think I want to put some damage out there right now with this Wigglytuff. That's my plan. So it's already asleep. I'm going to hit it with Hyper Voice. We're going to get some damage on it, and we're going to keep moving. So they've got the sleep check already. I don't need to Hypno here. And they do stay asleep. So now I can power my Wigglytuff EX on the bench, and I could also power a Hypno, which I wasn't really planning on, but I could power a Hypno. Misty, if it hits here, we're in a little bit of trouble when it wakes up, right? Let's see. It is going to hit. Pretty well. All right, a little excessive. So when it wakes, it's got 80. It's going to hit me for... It could hit me for 90, but it can't get a KO on me. And we still have the opportunity to put it to sleep next turn. I still have an opportunity to get Wiggly EX out here. So I think it's awake. I still have an opportunity to... I win a trade, basically, right? So I can power other Wiggly, make it Wiggly EX, and I will go ahead and sleep Pendulum. Just see if I get it put to sleep. Oh, how good would it have been if we did get it, though? And I don't need to retreat here. I'm just going to keep attacking. Even if we lose Wigglytuff for their Articuno, like, I feel like that's a super fair trade for us. They've got to power their bench down with Dragonite, and they're in trouble right now. It feels like. It feels like they don't have a lot of good options here. I'm guessing they've got Dragonair in their hand. They've got a pretty big hand right now. 5 cards. They're going to hit me with a Blizzard. They have to, yeah. So the nice thing here is I can just get this KO. I could double potion this Wigglytuff and just kind of hope, right, that they're not able to KO it next turn. And I will try to do that just to give it another turn of life here. Because I am going to take an EX KO for just this base Wiggly. And I'm going to have my Wigglytuff EX ready to go. So the sleep is now going to be guaranteed. Well, Articuno is definitely going to bed. The dumb thing about this deck is it's redundant, but it's mean. So I feel like it's okay to be kind of redundant when you're being ridiculous, right? I've got an instant KO on Dratini. Obviously, that's going to evolve into Dragonair in our face, right? We got Gary on the bench. What's their plan? What's their plan? I would guess that becomes Dragonair, because if it's not Dragonair, I just switch to Wigglytuff EX and that's game. Yeah, so here comes Dragonair. And what does it hit for? I can't even remember. Is it 60? I think it might be. Oh, they're going to retreat into Gary. It's a good wall, but, I mean, it goes down. Interesting. Okay. Well, now the question is, do I put in Wigglytuff EX or not? I think the thing about Wigglytuff EX is I power it up in I take out Gary in 2 turns. I could double X speed to save my energy. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's just double X speed. Make sure we have energy on Wigglytuff. Put in Wigglytuff EX. And now, unfortunately, Hypno, you've got no job, buddy. Because this is guaranteed sleep. So, unless they come up with something here, they are going down next turn. Did they use 1 or 2 potions? They only use 1 potion, so they actually have another turn. They do wake up, too. I don't know how you're going to get it out of there, though. You're going to have to hit a massive Misty on that, right? Yeah, there's the potions. They get 1 more turn. And we're going to have to see, 1 energy. They're going to have to hit... And they GG. Because they have to hit a huge Misty on Gary for it to do anything. And the star of the cheesy deck, not even the sleep Pokemon. All right, let's try it again. Okay, we're going first, which is not as ideal, right, for any of this. Unfortunately, Jiggly going first is like, blech. And we're running into a lightning deck. Pikachu will KO us very fast. So we're going to need to get some of this nonsense out here. We're going to start with Pokeball. See who we can pull. Drowsy. Okay. Part of me would even X speed into Drowsy at some point. I'll consider it. Right? Just because... Yeah. I can't use... There's no point to use Pokedex right now. It's just there in case I pull a Pokeball and want to reset my cards. Pikachu's not going to be able to hit me round 1, but round 2 it could KO me. It can't KO Hypno. Sabrina, that's actually okay. I was kind of thinking of doing that anyway. I might just need to power this up. All right, let's see. Now the question, now we'll see what Pokedex does. What do we got coming next? So next I have Jigglypuff. So I think I have to play Pokeball here because otherwise I just draw it next turn. And it's going to have to shuffle my cards around regardless. So it's shuffling them around. We'll play Drowsy on the bench. I could Hypno on my bench and just power Jiggly, waiting for Wigglytuff EX. I might need to. Because this is 3. I'm not going to be able to get energy on this in time, I don't think. I think I'm going to have to power Hypno on the bench here. Or I could just power Hypno in their face and stall. Maybe I do that. I'll just power Hypno. I'll stall. I'll put some energy on Jiggly. And I'll put you to sleep. And if I don't end up getting the Wiggly I want, I've always got this one, so... Pikachu is asleep now. Hopefully they stay asleep. 50-50 right now, they stay asleep. Alright, we get another turn. We got 9 cards. Wigglytuff EX is 2 of them. And that would be great. It would be nice to be putting pressure on Pikachu right here, but unfortunately, I can't really. Ditto. That's a weird card. That actually makes Pikachu EX worse. Weird one, but okay. Ditto makes Pikachu EX worse. It just doesn't power their bench, right? They stay asleep, which gives us some time. We have Sabrina. No point in using that. I don't have a real point in using my Jigglypuff right now. I could kind of power Hypno, although I never planned on it. I think I still need to put energy on Jiggly. I could move in Wigglytuff right now and do 60. That puts Pikachu in realm of being KO'd. And it's still asleep. And it can't KO me. Actually, I think I'm going to... No, because I don't have enough energy on Hypno. I only have 1x speed. So I think I'll just power Jiggly one more turn. And I'm going to end my turn. Hopefully our sleep check holds. And I still have a possibility of getting Wiggly EX. I still have a possibility of now next turn... Oh, he is asleep. Now next turn, I can actually move in Wigglytuff and do some damage. Let's see what they plan on doing. They're going to need a bench. Red card? That's actually fine. We have a chance of getting Wiggly here. Let's see if we get it. Sabrina, Potion, Hypno. Okay. Not ideal. But now we have 2 Hypnos. We did lose our 1 Wiggly, which means I will start powering the Hypno out and play there. But, you know, we've got 9 cards in our deck. So we have an opportunity here. They're awake. I'm going to have 2 Hypnos, though. So I'm going to have... It's going to be likely that they are at least asleep, but not necessarily that they stay asleep. So I've got my Wiggly EX. Currently, I can't put it in because Hypno has such a high... retreat cost. So I'm going to start powering this Hypno. I'm also going to sleep Pendulum. We have 2 chances to put him to bed. They are asleep. All right. I'm going to end my turn. Hopefully they stay asleep and just... This deck is so annoying, dude. All right, they're up. They're up. They're up and they're fighting, which is fair. It's very fair. All right. They're looking for another... lightning Pokemon. I only have the energy on Hypno to eventually retreat it. Unfortunately, I don't have my X speeds here. So they might end up KOing Hypno. If they do, that's okay. If I find an X speed next turn, we can fight, and we don't. How much they hit me for? 60, right? I can keep this going for 1 more turn, which I think I will. So let's sleep Pendulum. Let's just get this out of the way. All right, you're asleep. I'll put another energy on Hypno. And I'm going to potion it. And I'm going to potion it again. Just this way I survive a hit from Pika. And next turn I'm going to... I might even just attack with Hypno next turn. But it is kind of nice to have 2 sleeps on the bench. The only thing is... Oh, he's asleep too. The only thing is Wiggly is a guaranteed sleep. Right? So I don't really need 2 sleeps on the bench. He can start powering up his bench. The interesting thing about Ditto is Ditto can come in and use Wiggly's power, which is kind of cool, right? Kind of cool for them. Not as cool for me. And I'm just going to start hitting with Hypno here, I think. You know? There's no reason not to, really. Get you with a side punch. Even if he wakes up, he's still in a scary spot, and he doesn't wake up. This is so annoying. This is so annoying, dude. Oh, this is so annoying. That Ditto is a cool strategy. I got to give it to that Ditto right there. Because running into a normal deck, this is pretty fun for Ditto. All right, let's see. Pikachu's got an opportunity here. We have another Sabrina. I wonder who I'd even switch into. Right now, I'm going to power up other Hypno currently. I could get the KO. Here's the problem. I could get the KO on Pikachu, but then Ditto comes in and puts me to bed, and I don't want to do that. I kind of want to keep putting pressure on them, and I have multiple Pokemon now that I can kind of juggle here. So let's do Sleep Pendulum. Hopefully we can get a sleep. All right. Pika's asleep, and we've got a Psy Punch here. So it's down to 20. Now, even other Hypno, like, there's really no way for Pika to get out of this. And he fails sleep, too. Oh, my gosh. All right. So Pika goes down here. If they put in Ditto, it's game over. They're powering Zap. They could retreat. They actually could put in Zap and then retreat Zap, though. Which would be a smart play and get in Ditto to do 80 in a sleep. Pikachu's going to go down. Other Hypno's going to come online. Other Jigglypuff is here too. Which I could also start to power up with Wiggly EX. I'm going to power other Hypno one more turn. No point in putting it to sleep. I'm just going to punch him in the face. Pika down. Zapdos has got to come in, I'm guessing. Right? No! Oh, it's game. I mean, he'll KO Hypno. So, you can red card me, but he'll KO Hypno. Right? The 80 now KO, it's like he actually gives me the game. He has to retreat. Because if he KOs Hypno, Wigglytuff KOs him, and then it's over. Yeah, I think they're realizing this now. I think they're going, oh, wait. Yeah. That's cool and all. But that's game. GG. GG. The sleepiness wins. I got to give it up. I like the Ditto play, even though it ruined the Pika play. So I don't think it's actually like that ideal, but I got to give it up. I think it's a cool idea. GG. GG. Another win. Hypno was the star there. Yikes. Yikes. All right, we're going second into a water deck. Starting Drowsy. We've got 2 Wigglies in our hand. We have some options here. And an X speed, so we can retreat our Drowsy kind of easily, depending on what we get. They are playing Froakie, Bruxish, Frog. Oh, they've got a Greninja Bruxish deck. That's pretty fun. I think it's a really fun deck. Articuno is also here. Welcome to the party, buddy. Our turn, we get our Hypno. There are a few ways we can play this. So hopefully we get a Jiggly. We do. We can power Jiggly. We also can, like, start powering Hypno. That has the same retreat cost. So I'm going to power Jiggly first. And I'm just going to end my turn. If they hit with Froakie and then want to, like, put in Bruxish, they can make that play. It's good damage. 30 on Water Drip. They'll get it in 2. Excuse me, 3. They'll get it in 3. Sorry. Unless they hit Greninja, then they'll get it in 2. Pokedex. Yeah, what do I got coming up next? Next turn, we have 2 potions in a row and then a Drowsy. So I can save this Hypno, which maybe I should do for the other Drowsy, or I could put Frogadier to sleep right now. Decisions, right? I think I'll stall right now. Maybe they go to bed. Maybe. If they have Greninja, didn't matter. If they have Greninja, they would have woken up from sleep anyway, which there wasn't anything we could do about that. But if they don't have Greninja, we could maybe stall them for a sec. Other Frogadiers here. They did have Greninja. He's probably going to hit Wiggly EX, right? Oh, no. He's going for the KO right now. All right. Fair enough. We'll duke it out. I've got a pretty strong Pokemon here, and it's going to put him to sleep. So we will definitely get a KO on Gren. At least if they keep it in, we definitely get a KO. We've got a couple potions coming, and then we have our Drowsy coming. So it's a long ways before we get something else here. It's all up to you, Wiggly. Let's hope our sleeps are a little better than they were at the start of this match. A Tails here. I would truly love to see that. Hey, I loved it. I said I would truly love it, and I'm not lying to you all. I truly love that. That Greninja is now toast. If they have another one on the bench, they're looking for something. They don't have... Maybe they got Greninja in that last pull. They didn't play it right away. Powering Articuno. You can Water Shuriken asleep? I did not know. Okay, you learn something new every day, everyone. I didn't know you could Water Shuriken when you were asleep. How are you throwing shurikens asleep? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What are you doing exactly? Putting an energy on here. I kind of want to bait them into putting in Bruxish, into making them think I don't have potion. Right? I don't think it's going to work, but I'm just trying it. Because, like, I wouldn't mind KOing Bruxish right now. And having them be like, ooh, I can make something happen. No, it's Articuno. Articuno, a Misty here would be great for them. Because they could, yeah, here we go. Single heads here, and we're in trouble. So 50-50, we're in trouble. Nice. Got unlucky on some tail flips. Got lucky on some. We needed that to be a Tails. And now, unfortunately for them, they have just put in Articuno EX, and it's like, it's hanging out there. So, yeah. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I'd want it to be out there, really. We got Drowsy. I know that Blizzard is, like, could get me. But with a couple potions and the fact that they are guaranteed asleep, they are in trouble. They fail a coin flip here, and it's all over. Tails. Yes! Yeah. I don't think there's much they can do, right? Professor's research. What are you looking for? If you Sabrina, I retreat. Drowsy. I think it's just GG. I think that Tails was GG. Like, some of these sleeps are just like, yeah, GG. GG! Putting them to bed. A full sleep deck. Let's go. Wiggly EX. New Jiggly, Wiggly, Hypno. This deck is honestly insanely mean. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you all. I'll come back with a better version of this soon, but I had to try out the Sleepy Time Jiggly. It's too fun. All right. See you guys next time. Oh, let me know your favorite Wigglytuff or new Jiggly deck in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys. Bye. Get 2 kisses.